Oh, hey, welcome back to the channel. Glad you could stop by. Got a neighbor here is complaining about his brakes on the front pulsating when he hits them. And a few months ago, I put some caliper grease on the caliper pins, and that eliminated the problem. But he said it came back, and I told him, I said, hey, let's put some new rotors on it and put some brake pads on it and see if we can eliminate the problem. He's coming over here in a bit. We're going to put them on. I thought I'd show you guys how easy it is. It's a little Toyota Camry. So come on along. I'll show you how to do it the easy way. Back going. Yeah, pop the hood.
Cars are so low that the bed got ground.
Oh, that's for sure. So that. How come I only see one rotor?
There's another one. I couldn't carry
Oh,
both.
okay. I was going to say, did you only get one?
God, look how heavy these things are. The lug nuts are an odd size, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the caliper off with these bolts here, top and bottom. Those are both 14 millimeter. Might have to hold it on the back side here with a wrench. Maybe not. We'll see. And I like to hang these calipers kind of up out of the way using a coat hanger or something. Keep from stretching that brake line out. Like I say, just be mindful when you're taking these apart that you remember where the anti-rattle clips are. And like this little spring here that fits between the two popped this pad out. So just be mindful of where that stuff goes when you come apart. Okay, now I'll show you on this right here, this caliper mounting bracket. It mounts solid onto the front spindle, so it doesn't move at all. But the caliper is bolted to these two pins. These pins here and here, they both slide in and out. Okay. So I suspect this is part of the reason why it was probably pulsating the pedal, because that's just, it wasn't sliding like it was properly supposed to. So the rotor can be warped a little bit, but this caliper will float in and out on these pins. So we'll be sure and we'll lube these up real good. We'll clean them up, put some new grease on them, make it like new. Tell me.
Oh, quack. They are wore down some, aren't they? This one is worse than this one is thinner than that one over there. Isn't it your outside one that gets most of the push? Or
No, it should be really even. That is, it should be even. Yeah, this grease is a special high temp grease that that won't burn off whenever you get the brakes on. show you here is how this caliper, I'm not going to put the pads on it yet, but I'm going to show you how this caliper floats back and forth so that if the rotor does have a warpage to it, you ain't going to feel it. A slight warpage. Because the caliper will slide back and forth within this and follow the rotor. Just like that. That's why these have to be lubed. Now if these get stuck within their hole, within the cylinder, and this becomes solid, then you're going to feel it if it's warped. You just want to push this piston in until it's flush. Just make sure as you're pushing it in that you don't push the fluid, too much fluid back into the master cylinder. You'll have to keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't overfull. Well guys, thanks for stopping by. It was a simple little quick video. I did the exact same thing on the other side, put the tires on it, brakes worked perfect. Bernie's pretty happy with it. So you can see it's pretty easy, no big deal. Keep everything clean, lube those caliper pins, make sure you get all the bolts good and tight. And again, I appreciate you stopping by. Hit the like button, subscribe if you like it. We'll see you next time on Steve's Restorations.